Good morning, everybody. We are talking about the easiest thing in photography, and that is making money. I'm not talking about cashing in your first six-figure paycheck. I'm talking about dusting off those cameras and having those cameras work for you this week. First thing, charge your batteries so there are zero excuses. Second, grab a pen, paper, or a computer. However you doodle your notes down, do whatever you do. 3, we're keeping it local, so there's no reason to get on a plane, to go on a far-flung destination. Sorry to burst your bubble, it's just not gonna happen in the current situation right now. In fact, we're sticking local, super duper local, like walk out your door and down your street. That's how local we're gonna go. So what the heck are we doing? Well, the answer is it's a very simple exercise, an exercise that you will have to exercise many times throughout your career. Have you seen those lockdown photos? Those family portraits on porches? Well, if you haven't, it's a thing. So you might want to check that out. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reach out to every single human being on your street or in your neighborhood, depending on how far you wanna go, and we're gonna see if they've had their photo taken. And if they haven't, or if they have, you're gonna take a better one. But Justin, I'm gonna have to put myself out there and I could get rejected, and oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a part of this. You wanna be a photographer, you're gonna get rejected and you're gonna have to put yourself out there. Name of the game. All right, now back to that piece of paper. Number 1, you're gonna have to write something catchy, catch their eyeballs. So I was thinking maybe, want the best photo of all time? Or, have you had your lockdown family portrait taken yet? I'm not a copywriter, so if you got something catchier, put it down on that piece of paper. Number 2, you're gonna need to show some examples so they actually know what you're talking about. Oh, sugar, you haven't taken any yet? Well, here's your chance to pick up your phone, call your friends, call your family, and see if you can go take some snaps of them. They can't say no, they're your family. That's kind of the way it works. So now you got proof. Proof that you can actually take a photograph. Proof that you can frame people into a porch thing. So stop with the excuses. Just go do it. Number 3, you're gonna have to write down your contact information so they can get a hold of you and book a slot. Deal? So, I would recommend saying your name. I'm just gonna say Justin Weiler. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have to pop in maybe some contact information. Maybe like a phone number or an email. I'd go with both. And then possibly a link to your work. Very good idea. Number 4, date of shoot. Critical. Recommend weekend because people are actually around, floating around, not really much to do on the weekends these days. So let people know that it's happening either on a Saturday or a Sunday. Don't keep wishy-washy. Don't be wishy-washy. Pick a day. And then go 15 to 20 minute increments. Starting from 9 or 10, you choose. If it's time specific, that'll give family time to like put their clothes on, get dressed, get their best dresses on, whatever it might be, so that you don't show up and everybody's trying to running around like a headless turkey trying to get themselves together. It's helpful, promise. Number 5, price. Totally depends on where you live, what your deal is, financial situation, but I would recommend something like 10 to 20 bucks for 20 minutes. And if you nail it in the first shot, which you're probably going to because you're awesome, you still got 19 and a half minutes to get things right. So if they want a couple's photo, if they want a different family photo, or they want the kids, or they want the pets, or they want the front of the house, whatever it is, knock it out in those 20 minutes and see how much you can shoot in a 20-minute slot. People get a little bit weird about pricing, but put a price on it. Whatever that price is for you, put a price on it. Long story short, as a family man with 3 kids, getting photos of your family is tough, and I am happy to pay for it because I've only got a handful of good photos of my whole family. All the kids looking in the right direction, me looking semi-decent, whatever it is. But it's ridiculous. I have a handful of photos of my family looking good, and I've been doing this for 2 decades. I value every single family portrait I have because they're special. And I think that these people are gonna feel the same way. Often you go on a holiday, you hand it to some guy on the corner and you're like, can you take a photo of me and my family, and crop your feet, crop your head. Kids are looking all sorts of different directions. You know what I'm talking about, and it's real. So if you can take a great photo of a family, that's big. And every time they look at it, they're gonna remember you. Every time they share it with grandma, grandpa, next door neighbor, they're going to think of you. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is the exercise. You are reminding people that you are the photographer of the neighborhood, and you take awesome photos of people and their families and what they value most. If you want to crank up your level of awesome on this shoot, do this. Write on your little piece of paper, on your computer, whatever you're doing, and say you're going to donate 50% of all proceeds to a charity. I'd go local, but if there's something else that you have fallen in love with as a charity, do that. So that way, when you're talking about money, you're not just talking about building your bank balance, you're talking about doing good. Watch how that conversation changes. Very interesting. Number 8, we got to deliver, folks. We've got to get the photos into the hands of the people that you photographed so they can enjoy them and share them. You can do it a number of ways. You can do it digitally, you can do it via email, you can do it via airdrop, you can do it via SmugBuck, whatever kind of delivery system you have, WeTransfer, Dropbox, whatever it is, make it seamless, make it easy, and listen to your people on how they want to be delivered to. One of my favorite ways is if you actually get a really cracking photo, go print it, frame it, and give it to them. And it will sit on their mantle, and every time they look at it, they're going to think of you. But definitely do it digitally so then they can share them with their friends and family. I'm just going to reiterate here, this is not an opportunity for you to make millions. This is an opportunity to raise awareness that you're the photographer in the neighborhood and you're the type of person that does this sort of thing. So the next time they think of somebody for their birthday party or wedding or whatever it might be that they need photos of, you're the person they think of. And who knows? So-and-so's cousin of so-and-so's neighbor might be somebody who's going to give you your next chance. Take those photos. Reach out to those people. Boom! Advertisement complete. Hit copy, print 50 times, walk down the street, pop those little beauties in the post, or put them through the door. And let me know how it goes. That's me. If you got questions, put them down below. And if you haven't already, hug that subscribe button, give it a nice little cuddle, fist bump that thumb, and I'll see you in the next video. Taco Burrito, that's our brat. Pick up the phone, call your friends, call your family. Peace. I'm out. Ooh.